this time of year, a lot of things get put out there. Teams obviously in a transition mode. Have you thought at all about the trade deadline and the possibility of it?
I mean, not really. I've been in this position before with a team that's kind of transitioning into, I don't want to say rebuild, but into a new culture and organization. And, yeah, I mean, it's not my decision whether I get traded or not. I love it here. I love my teammates. I love the city. I love the fans. The organization's great. But again, it's that's more for management and coaches to choose and pick who they want here. And yeah, I mean, I know as much as you guys know. I'm probably reading the same things that you guys are reading and writing. So there's no real inside information I can give you, but yeah, I mean, this is every year. A new guy pops up on the trade line. 3 days ago it was Joel. Now it's me. It could switch in 2 days to someone else. Early in the season it was TK. It's kind of your guys' fault, honestly, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, you guys know as much as I do. I know you guys probably think we're lying and stuff, but we have nothing to do with it. It's all management.
I know it's not your decision, but from a player's perspective, would you like to see this team get draft picks, get NHL players if they do make trades? Just in general, I'm not talking about
I mean,
specific players.
You can argue both sides. I have 3 years left after this year. Personally, I want NHL players because I have 3 years left. I'm sure if you ask Artsy or Joel or Yorkie or younger guys, Cootie's here for 8 more years, Cam's here for a bit, I think. They probably want draft picks. Again, you can get draft picks and you find someone that's unbelievable and help your organization, or you get draft picks and they don't even make it to the NHL. It's an argument that you can have for days. I'm more of a NHL ready type player. I think is better for the team, but again, that's up for you guys to debate, I guess.
You mentioned being in this position before. What did you learn from that time and dealing with that you've taken to all the trade deadlines after? And just the mentality?
I mean, I knew my first couple of years here I couldn't get traded. I had a no movement clause, so the trade deadline never crossed my mind. But yeah, when I was in New York, I was one of the top free agents to get traded at the deadline. You can't really believe what you read. You believe what your agent says, and you believe what your coach and GM say. That's about it. Those are the guys you trust. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy when you first go through it. You pick a team that you want to go to. You hope you go there. You have no control over it. Whoever makes the best offer usually wins. This time of year, I haven't heard much. I'm not too concerned. If I get traded, that's a decision that they make. Like I said, I love it here. Some of my best friends on this team, they invested in me a couple of years ago, and I've tried to invest in the city. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think too much about it, honestly. It's been a struggle for us these last couple of games. Tough to stay positive sometimes, but again, you see some of the young pieces that you have here and the culture that you're trying to build. I think we went from a team that had no respect in the league to a team that has gained respect from opponents because of how hard we work. Yeah, so.
You're on pace, Kevin, for career highs. You're 30 years old, so you're a 30-year-old center very much in your prime.
Center.
Or, yeah, straightforward. Do you ever say that, why can't I be a part of this moving forward?
Yeah, again, I mean, I can argue all I want to anyone. I have zero say in it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm 30 years old having a career year. I think that's a good thing. I'll argue that it is. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know if they see me as a center here in the long run, so I've read that they need centers. So,
So,
Is it?
but do you want to? You have a chance to go somewhere where you could win sooner than later, and I understand you like it here. Do you have a preference?
I don't have a preference. No, I mean I would probably lean more towards staying. Like I said a couple of times, this organization's great. Teammates are unbelievable. I like where I live. Yeah, I mean, but again, I honestly have absolutely no say in it. So.
And how does this feel different from the last time when your fate wasn't in your hand? It was decided.
Last time I legit had no rights at all. I have a no trade list now. That helps. Last time I was coming on, I was off of a contract year and had my career year that year, so I knew I was getting dealt. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a decision that management and the coaches need to make, and we'll find out what's today, Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a couple days.
You mentioned that you have 3 more years left on this deal. You love being here and whatnot. I guess, and obviously, as you said, some of this is on us for creating all this stuff. But is it discouraging at all to you that you're even in trade rumors? Obviously, there's been talk this year about like you and Torts and you not playing center and whatnot.
Yeah. No, I mean, people can write. No one really. You guys never really know what happens inside the locker room, what happens in meetings with the coaches and stuff, and we give you bland answers usually. So, yeah, I mean, Torts and I are fine. He has an opinion on my game. I have an opinion on my game. We meet in the middle. I mean, I'm not really discouraged. We're no disrespect to the players, but the organization needs to make decisions that they think is going to help them, and that sometimes means that players need to go. I could be one of them. So I'm not discouraged that I'm in trade rumors, no. You can argue it's a good thing. You can argue it's a bad thing, so try to just stay even keel about it. Whatever happens, happens. There's worse things in life.
Has Chuck come to you at all, Kevin? Okay.